Alright, I'm just going to do a quick rundown of what I'm looking for next week. I'm not looking for the finished illustration, just so you guys know. This is just the project brief, and this is what will be handed in by the end of class. So don't panic, I'm not asking for a full illustration in the next week. This project is going to be based on Japanese yokai folklore. A good place to start looking for subjects is www.yokai.com. That is this website. Everything is alphabetically ordered, and there are fairly extensive write-ups on all of the featured yokai. This one's kind of funny. It's an evil umbrella. Yeah, and the nice thing about this website, as opposed to Wikipedia, like I like to use Wikipedia for certain things when I have a more focused idea of what I'm going after. But this website gives me some really good direction. I ended up picking the Ashi Nagetinaga, yeah, which is it's a pair of characters. It's character with very long legs and a character with very short legs and long arms that team up together to fish. They live in the southernmost part of Japan, on the prefecture, yeah, Kyushu, yep, which is an island at the bottom of Japan. The first place I go for my research is actually Google Maps. It lets me get a quick start on researching landscapes using the photosphere. Cool. That wasn't the right one, but let's see. Something closer to the coast. You know, something like this. You know, from doing some research about the creature, this is the kind of habitat it inhabits. So this is a helpful place to start getting ideas for environments and landscapes. The other resource I use is Pinterest. I like Pinterest because it basically crowdsources your research efforts. You know, when you start looking for one idea, you're automatically linked to more ideas. It's really easy to organize everything. And sometimes unexpected images pop up when you use Pinterest, which is what I really like. It gets me to think a little bit more broadly about the topic. So this is one of my boards that I use to research the project. And you know, research isn't just something that happens at the beginning of your project. As you go through the illustration process, you'll find that you constantly need to plug gaps in your concept. So you'll have to come back and do more research. But doing this at the beginning lets you come up with a clear direction. One thing I do need to do, this one's really good for props and specific details, but I do need to gather more specific art direction in terms of my lighting on this board. But I have a lot of good, I have a good mix of architecture, landscapes, creature references. And so after I do all of this work and assemble my research boards, I would start the sketching process, and eventually I would end up with something like this. After a few iterations, you know, we'll go over some of my some of the ways I approach sketching at the beginning of a project, and sketching from and using drawing as a tool rather than something that's just rather than just drawing for drawing's sake. So I'm not even looking for any drawings next week. I just want you to start filling your head with ideas for how you're going to approach the project. You know, the thing with illustration and using a computer is it kind of flips the process. You'll do a lot more work in the beginning and middle of the project, and then the last 20% is spent assembling all of your assets that you create and compositing them together. So that's the homework for next week. This is the kind of material that I'm looking for. I really just want you to get excited and inspired to create some good work. Okay, guys. See you on Thursday. Bye-bye.